Hello, Armchair Generals. Tom here with another exciting Japanese episode of my campaign in Hearts of Iron 3 using the Black Ice modification 10.43. Just a continuation of my ongoing game right now. Didn't have to save. Okay, I just did and ended the video episode just a bit ago. Where we left off, Italy, not looking good in Abyssinia. Not looking good in North Africa. Finland looking really good. Um, but the Eastern Front as a whole, that's no, that should be better. Overall, we are doing pretty well. We've been sinking everything that the British and Austrians have been throwing our way down in this area here. We've gotten Burma puppeted. We are beginning to move into India at this point in time. We got plenty. I think we have enough forces to handle that right now. I will be building some mountaineers shortly here. My first group of mountaineers will be coming out here in the summer, but the first full corps is not going to be ready until late fall. Um, which we'll see how far we are into India at that point. We do have a bunch of builds going nonetheless. Landing craft coming. My first group of landing craft coming end of this month here, which is good. That'll mean in July we're going to try a second time on Midway. I hope to do that in this episode here. I got these episodes moving a little bit fast because we're not seeing all that much in the way of naval combat. It's just the stray British or Australian ships that are throwing themselves at me down south. But once we get those landing craft finished, then they're fully organized, we'll then begin our next operation against Midway and finally capture that. Well, hopefully, finally capture that island there. Fall, we got some destroyers coming, and honestly, I need about 6 times this number. This is not enough, and for future campaigns, I wish I could admonish myself for in the future where I would know this, but I need to make sure that I've got tons and tons and tons of destroyers coming out as often as possible. The losses that I sustained, it just unsurmountable at this point in time. It won't be until 1943 before I've got all my main ships of the line able to go out with proper protection. So, we do have on a ray of hope, I guess you could say, some industry. Seoul and Shanghai, if people have forgotten, those are the two locations where I had some heavy manufacturing up here. So I immediately boosted the industry builds to max in there, so we take full advantage. So instead of just 10 IC in Seoul, for example, once I'm finally done, that'll be 15 IC because you gain a 50% bonus for each heavy industry that you have there. We've got carrier group coming spring of next year, a light carrier group coming the end of fall. Won't be ready until wintertime though. But at the very least, I've got 2 more carrier groups coming out between now and next year. My Mountaineers I spoke about have a bunch of air units that are going to be coming out later this year. Still working on other like the radar stations. We had a couple come online here, and I hope to get these done in the next 6 months, perhaps. We'll see. Bunch of subs to replace all the ones I've lost at this point in time. And we're working on our next carrier groups. 1944 for those two to be coming out, or 1944, and then 1942, say late 42 for my another light carrier group coming out. It is what it is at this point in stage of the game. I should have been doing things a little bit differently overall. Alrighty, we lost effects of the Chile Gulf. That's because of this situation there, and we'll get it back. Alrighty, this is off of Wake Island. I wonder. It looks like they're going this way. I see a bunch of liners, 14 transports, and a submarine. Wow. Okay. They ended up losing a couple. Naval bomber prototype, flying boat prototype, twin engine, drop tanks. There we go. Well, twin engine, we can stop that, that's for sure. Drop tanks, fighter pilot training, port strike tactics, naval air targeting. That's all 43 tech. We're only 42, so I want to stop that. And I guess to shout out to Searchers again, letting me know many, many, many episodes ago that researching anything that's a year in advance, you have a penalty on it. It's going to take longer to complete it, to the point where something that's 1 year ahead, you could probably research 3 items of the same difficulty level, 3 items in the same amount of time as you took you to research that one that's a year in advance. Stuff that's 2 years in advance, even worse. It- it's just not, it's not really worth it to do that unless you're like towards the end of the year, say in December or something like that, or you don't have anything else to really research, which that's early war, early year, early campaigns with say Germany, because they've got lots of leadership. There's many times where I've sat there and have only been able to research stuff that's 1 year in advance, at least in some cases even further. So we're moving pretty good. Yeah, those are all the Chinese nationalist type issues. Moving pretty good into India. Twin engine pilot training already. Burning through all of our research as we should. Did I capture or did I get all the or note all the? Pretty much all. I mean, it's fairly. With Bhutan, I need to capture that. Nepal, I just need to capture that. That's, yeah, those are no does. The what I was looking at was what I need to kind of capture India, but I don't even know if that's necessarily a thing for India. But since it's run by the UK, in any event, I've got it marked so I know where I need to go. I don't have I don't have Marines, unfortunately, because of what the debacle that happened in Midway, where I've lost so many of my landing craft and several of my Marines. Otherwise, I'd be detaching, or by now, I've already had taken Midway. Would have been tasking about 2 Marines, perhaps, to start taking like this islands, the Andaman Islands here, and taking Ceylon. I think it's Ceylon. I could be wrong on that. This island here, just to be able to get those victory point locations that are there. In fact, I had such high hopes that by now I would already be invading Hawaii. All right. So we obviously got that back. We're up by +1 in our medium acrylic. All right, interdiction. That's something new there. 43. All right. Info. CAS and ground attack. 43, 43. All right. So we're doing fine there. All right. So now at this point, we kind of go back over everything, start with our most important stuff, and make sure that we've got stuff researched that we need. So IC leadership, that's everything that's here. Yep. Um, I didn't want to take this, and I still kind of don't. Fuel consumption of minus -0.6 if I take both of them, but that really hinders me in lots of other areas there, I see. More supply consumption slows me down. The max speed goes down. Toughness goes down. Oh, wait. So that's fuel consumption goes down, and that's fuel consumption. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that too many negatives. I'm not liking that overly much. Anything in here? Radar. Let's go ahead and so we're doing that. Radar for cruisers, doing that. There we go. Radar and radios. We need both of those. Infantry radio communication, yes. Active sonar for submarines, yes, please. And nothing in there, and nothing here to take either. All right. So we lost a torpedo boat. Not too bad of a deal there. They lost the liner. So this is out here. Okay. So yeah, the U.S. are detailing a lot of their carriers to hunt down my raiders. Which, okay, that's fine. Partisan suppression, artillery unit. Those need to roll on. How soon? July 4th. Oh. It's a quasi-Independence Day, if you ask me. So we got some subs we should be sinking here. Yep. A defeat again in Rangamati. Wow. Hmm. So whatever's going on in they must have like, I'm not even paying attention to my combat matrix there, but there's something going on. All the units I threw against there, it was saying, no way, you cannot come forward. Well, let's do this. Ground attack. Actually, let's do it like this. Ground attack that way. Just do that for the next month. Fighter bomber, do the same thing here. Oh, there we go. Just do it for the next month. Up here. I really doubt doing too much more beyond all that. So let's do that. Again, just for the month. There we go. All right. They're moving up there. Okay. We need to move in that way. Fine, they can move that way. We need to move this way, along with these guys. All of these guys, we can have them attack and see what happens. All right, we got reinforcements coming up too. Yeah, so at this point, I mean, I could throw 2 armor units against that. Actually, throw a bunch of stuff against that right now. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. Let's see what happens here. I want to actually pay attention to this attack now. I don't know how. There must have been something going on. Either I was coming in unorganized, like out of supply or something like that. But yeah, this is about what I would be expecting my combat to be going here. Yay. Infantry unit, command, infantry unit training. Landing craft. Okay, wonderful. Very happy to see this happening now. So there's my Mountaineer. First Mountaineer troop built. That's good to see. Two, 4, 6, 7. Nope. So at this point then, let's see, 91, 49. Okay, this top guy, he will get the final one of these. There we go. All right, taken care of. Let's make sure my Marines aren't, oh, he is maxed out. That's not good to see. Let's throw him on. Just need to make sure that my Marines weren't maxed out there in their skill. And still, oh, June 28th, a couple more days. That'll be good to see. So we've got our landing craft. We've got to wait till they are fully up. Their organization's 33. Yeah, about a couple weeks. That should be done. Tengu Passage. Oh, they're forcing their way up. Okay, we need to pull off So something is happening. It just they must have like some awesome defenses there. Alrighty, a couple more industry completed. 217, nice. Yeah, we'll have to do that then, I guess. I gotta wait. I don't know why it's a jungle terrain. To Lorraine, a battleship? That doesn't look like a battleship, but okay. Strasbourg, that'll be an interesting fight. They're storming Johnston Island. That's a lot of Marines attacking Johnston Island. They must have some awesome defenses going on there, and I don't know why. I'm just puzzled. I'll have to like take a step back, I think, and see what's going on there. Yeah, let's look at the straits. Make sure. Yeah, there we go. As I thought we would be handling that pretty easily. Mobile unit command 41. And that we're not too worried about. Wow. Oh, me am I. So Johnson Island has been retaken by the Americans. I could not withstand against that many. $15,000 troops gone. Ugh. So my cruisers have engaged, or had engaged, several battleships and a cruiser, or my carriers, I should say. Yeah, I need to see what's going on there. Alrighty. Well, we need to pull back. We'll pull rebase to here once we're able to get out of that. Mobile unit training. That's a shame. That's a shame. Yeah, I still don't know what is going on in this area. I mean, there's nothing on here that would provide them that much in the way of defenses. Recon unit communication, that's 41 tech. Yeah, it's a tad bit disheartening. Royal Oak was lost. And it looks like we'll be sinking a few of their ships there too. So we lost the effects of fate, became the defender, so just some minor decrease in the bonuses that we get there. Not good to see though. Okay, this one we're going to be pulling him back to truck. There we go. Okay. at the cost of supplies, which I mean we're basically gaining supplies in Buna. We're doing and also losing some manpower. It looks like we're getting some naval invasion forces there. Do we need more headquarter units? No, we don't need more headquarter units. Give us the officers, thank you. Ball bearings, buy manganese. We don't really need manganese. Where was that exactly? There we are. Yeah, we got a bunch of reinforcements coming up there now, so that's good. We got some more we need to move up. Finally, killed the Glorious. That was a pain in my arse for the longest time. We've got 3 CAGs of each. I need to pull them out. And oof, as far as reinforcements go, we really aren't looking too swift there. So you know what? Rebase to carrier. I'm thinking, yeah, we need to pull them out. And in turn, we can send the Ohio down. Okay, I need to rethink this a little bit here. The Johnson Island loss was a fairly sufficient setback there. I'm thinking we can still take Midway. But I don't think I have this. I don't know if I have the Navy to handle that just yet. Especially if I'm sending units down here to basically plug this hole, keep the British and Australians from just running rampant all throughout here. How are we doing with our landing craft? Yeah, they're still a ways away. So yeah, I mean, don't need to make a decision on that just yet, but you know, we'll have to figure that out. My guy there yet? He is. So good to see. All right. Oh, we can't even move across. Hmm. So one in Buna. Okay. Yeah, let's have him move there and then, or actually, yeah, here and then move back. We'll kind of see what happens. that go the way that's going right now. We'll actually begin to move him in like so. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea why that was such a difficult attempt there to try to take. It boggles my mind. But it is what it is, and I can't move on Singapore, so wow. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you need to be brought out there. I mean, I could be dropping a like these guys, my air landing infantry. I could be dropping up on there, or my paratroopers, but I don't think we'd be able to pull that off. Yeah, I think we're kind of bouncing up against a brick wall there on Singapore. I need like a naval invasion, which I mean we could accomplish that. So down to 9 Marines. Now, granted, these are some pretty tough hombres. They aren't anybody to kind of sneeze at and belittle. I could bring down 4 of them to take on Singapore, and I really need to make a move on Midway. And I got 2 carrier groups that could handle that. But that's all that I have there. Just 2 carrier groups. We're actually going to bring these guys back. They're not going to get their reinforcements fast enough on that island. Oh, they did have yeah, truck. So we need to tell them basically do that. Let's include all C zones. There we go. Midway is a very risky venture at this point. I don't feel that I can get Midway effectively right now. Which is sad because we did I mean, that was a lot of ship naval combat going on and ships going down to the bottom. I would hate to just say, throw my hands up and go, well, that's all we can do. How are we doing? So we still got them blockaded. That's good. We're still getting that going. Okay, fine. And our last lone group of subs is tooling around Midway right now. Did I have a whole bunch of other subs too? I thought I did. whole bunch around the Philippines. And what would I have done with them? That I don't know at this point. I probably lost all my coastal subs. I'm not seeing anything on any other ports here. That's not mine. That's the Vichy French units there. That's them. The Howe, it looks like. Frigate and a light cruiser. 7 air units based there. Not going to worry about that right now. Let's continue our press into India. That's good. Not sure what was there. Probably torpedo boat. This is the Hayo, very small carrier fleet, but yeah. At the very least, we're providing a presence down there. Oh, okay. Yeah, here you go. Took a hit. Real quick, let's see how things are going on here. Abyssinia, to be expected. Hasn't changed. Nothing much has changed here, there. Finland is doing a number on Russia here in the north. I still have Leningrad surrounded. I'm not sure. I can't tell if the Germans are pushing back. Doesn't quite look like it. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that'll be another. Timlin Passage. Okay. I lost Gulliver's Reef. And that passage. Trying to hunt down that one ocean liner. Oh. The Cowpens. No, they simply ran away. Yeah, it looks like another island will be lost. At least this garrison unit's holding out, but yeah, they got shattered. All right, finally won a battle at Rangamati. That's a whole bunch of troops that got lost. What are they like defending with there that they're able to do that? I do not understand. Yeah, might as well march in with the units that I can. electro welding. Alrighty, basing. Got a few things kicking off to the curb there. Are we able now to attack? We are, finally. So we get that going. And I want to, let's just do our air landing. Airborne assault. Okay, we're all attacking there. That's good. Gauthier, we won. All right. I'm seeing they're not losing much. My losses are far more extreme than the British. So I wonder if we're having a disparity in our researched technology. Yeah, not too worried about that. They lost a frigate. So now at this point, we need to really be pouring it in with the ground attack. Yeah, see, I lost an attack. Yeah, things are not going well up in India for me. Oh, actually, yeah, that's where this is. Oh. Yeah. Another mountaineer ready. We'll have reinforcements going to India here pretty soon. Let's just do it like that. Let's have these guys go that way with him assisting. Major victory. We won the Battle of Silchar. Okay, that was them attacking me, so okay. Yeah, see, the amount of casualties I'm taking are just far greater than theirs in this case here. Got a fighter. Throw him onto there. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that aspect here. I just do not have the resources to be able to sustain this right now. Oh, yeah, they need to head back up. Hard times. Hard times. Coming quicker than I anticipated as well. I was thinking that would be doing so much better in this regards here. These being freebie units, with exception to just, supply given to me, I'm not too concerned about any losses that are occurring here, but that's not looking good. Yeah. Australians defended there effectively. Um, so we've got this guy. We can send him on back. Oh, that's the Mealy garrison. Okay. Oh wait, did we win in Singapore? How is that possible? Wow. Was not paying attention. But somehow we won finally. Oh, that is so good to see. We need to attach him to the guy. There we are. Bangkok. Alrighty, we will accept that. That's good. So that'll be interesting. What we got going on here? Well, they ran away. Cowpens again. Off Wake Island. Nope. They ran away. We're doing okay in supplies, so let's just go ahead and drop that off. We're doing okay in fuel as well. Let's get 10,000 fuel. We're going to be shedding that descent anyway. We need some reinforcements going, and we could probably drop the supplies down quite a bit too. There we are. That looks like how I would like it to be, with my production queue churning along nicely. The Ark Royal, here's another one that we really need to get this guy. He slips away. Slips away. He's like, nope, can't catch me. I don't know what it is about this zone, but this is such a deadly zone for anybody to attack. Because here, the British was attacking me now. They lost over 8,000 troops. I lost about 3,000. I don't understand that at all, but it is what it is there. Well, yeah, they're just trying to get Singapore back, but they're not going to be able to. Can we move there? Let's see, how long does it take him to get there? August 13th. Wow. All right, I think we're reaching the end of this episode here. The kind of have a hard choice up ahead of me right now. The overall, I mean, we're doing okay as Japan. In fact, if you're to count it against historical means, doing a little bit better in certain areas. For one, we're definitely marching into India, so I mean that's already, considering that we've puppeted Burma and moving into India, we're doing better already in that regards. We've gotten Singapore. It took a bit long, but a long time, but that's all right. But we haven't really done any landings in these islands here, which we really need to. The one island that, or the one landing that the Black Ice event gives us in Buna, yeah, that went south terribly. And then speaking of going south terribly, Johnston, I dropped off 15,000 men worth of tropical island garrisons, and they all just faded away, all died. I'm kind of wondering if maybe these need to be beefed up a bit more than they're at. I don't think they're strong enough. We may need to rethink. In fact, actually, let's just do that. We've spent time on these, but yeah, we need to kind of redo how those guys look. So let's look at a security division, um, or border guard. Get rid of the garrison and horse transport because you don't, and recon cavalry because you don't need those. Let's put in 2 tropical island garrisons, artillery. Um, we need some defensiveness, so we could be using an engineer. Might be a bit of a waste to do that. We could just throw mixed support on there and just have kind of a catch-all. So 2 tropical island garrisons give us 6,000 men. Mixed support artillery. That boosts us up to 10,000. Let's do that, and let's just do like 6 for right now. And we need to go to destroyers and crank out a bunch. Let's just do 5 and 2, yeah, like that. Alrighty, and then let's do another group like that. All right. Sufficient for our purposes right now. Okay. Save the game real quick here. It's been well over a month. I have to say I'm a little bit disheartened how this campaign is going. I had greater expectations for how things would go, and while the midway battles certainly went our way dramatically in regards to the sea battles, um, my naval invasions got stopped stone cold just because of the attention being put on the ships in that area. And then having lost Johnson Island, and now the Americans have a foothold in my islands here. I'm not liking that whatsoever. But that said, we still have to give Germany a shot here in the Eastern Front. See what happens over the course of the next few months. Honestly, if Germany is not able to push inward, then I've got to call it the game. There's no way I can, I'll have to see the handwriting on the wall here, and there's no way that I can hold off everybody once Soviet Union pushes Germany back. Italy doesn't have anything going for it right now other than the forces they're throwing into the Eastern Front, so maybe that might be a good thing. But then again, Britain and America, the torch landing is coming up. There won't be any real need for that, really. Well, it looks like the Italians are landing here in Egypt. That's interesting. Oh, maybe not all is lost in North Africa. In any event, yeah, that's a lot of stuff that needs to change here before we can start feeling easier overall. I will say that I'll still have a few more episodes coming up for sure. The Eastern Front here, that's not lost yet. There's still a lot that Germany can do. We're just in the middle of or towards the beginning of summer. Realistically, there's still a lot more that could be going on here in regards to any pushes that Germany's making. And Finland's actually making a name for themselves here in this area. It does look like they've got some help though from their allies. Germany is throwing some expeditionary forces their way because Germany's like, I can't do anything here on this. Actually, if you look at it, Germany doesn't have much of a presence here on the Eastern Front. It's mostly their allies, and Germany's throwing to Finland all of their expeditionary, all their frontline units. Because I'm looking here at this guy, him, yeah, him. These are all frontline units that Germany is just throwing as expeditionary forces to Finland because, well, they're able to do better with them. We'll see what transpires here. All is certainly not lost. We can recover from what's happening here. As it is now, I'm going to have to hold off on any invasions onto Midway because I would need far more naval forces than I have available right now. I don't have enough to be able to surround, knock down anything that's here in Midway, and ensure that my naval invasions happen appropriately. Not terribly worried about Mealy. I mean, I should still, move in and retake it. But for right now, I'm thinking what I might do, or what I'm going to do with my Marines, is to simply shift them to the south here, start taking these islands around here. I have a bunch of divisions just sitting around doing nothing that once my Marines land, I can move in a corps worth of divisions and start expanding out into that territory. So that's what we need to do. We need to take all these islands around here because once we do, and especially once I've gotten this island here, then I can start maneuvering my forces to take on India big time. And I think that is where I'll be the most help overall. If I can continue pushing, get my Marines, do some landings on the east coast of India, and then eventually the west coast, move in some division, um, corps worth of divisions in those areas, and start expanding throughout India rapidly. Then we can start pushing into the Middle East. Get if I can get through India and the Middle East before the end of the year, which that would be really great. Then we can certainly look at what is happening here and seeing if we can't assist Germany by attacking Russia in multiple places, attacking them here, attacking them from the Middle East in here, and well, that's really those are the two areas. Zin, well, probably Zibi Sanma and Manchurio. Yeah, I guess my puppets. I was gonna say Xinjiang, but they don't have much in the way of puppets. But have my puppets assist in attacking Mongolia and making some maneuvers there. So that way, then Russia has to pull troops off. That will help Germany and allow them to push eastward. We will see if that happens. But that's the goal. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. We'll be happy to answer them. But I will see you next time. Take care.